And now two more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott, and it is... It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Trying again following the sack. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Got to figure out this third down here. Tua now from the gun. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season right with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, or maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, or how you start, can have a massive impact on how things play out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Daniels from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, here's Akers. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready.
Another try following the sack. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Now, as we get a chance to look at their picks from this year's draft, Brock, we see a lot of names that are set up to help this team, both this year as rookies and down the line as well.
Yeah, you really see the 2 draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available in drafting for needs. Some people will like one, some like the other. Personally, I think it's best when you add both to a class like they did. Some of these guys we're going to see right away, and others, well, they're going to have to develop to add some depth and serious talent down the road.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Returning from the 18-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. First down, here's Tua. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They've got a man in motion. They go play action with Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season.
Ready, go.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Staying with Robinson. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Now they send their back in motion right. Has a man, it's Achane. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Time on three, kick.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa able to find Achane. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. We're through. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Daniels on first down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about any.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Go.
The give inside to Akers. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. He had some trouble with that kick, but still gets it to go in the bottom left corner. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. Washington calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. They send Hill right. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Achane reels it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Commanders will go on offense.
Ready.
They send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This one falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their fourth sack of this game credit. Because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Dolphins. In trouble. It's third real long here. Here's A-Chain running right. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go!
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw, here's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
And go!
Again, Daniels to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Tight. At the 60. At the 60. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Ready. Break.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Daniels now. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Browns kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now, well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the third quarter. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Here's Akers up the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further. How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
He's got the hook up to Akers. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Let's go now.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Daniels throwing on third. Throw complete to Eckler. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Ready. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Connects with Slayton. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Tua out of the pistol. Finds his man Waddle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain, all down by Dorrance Armstrong.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brings in the kick at the 9. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Commanders set to take over. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Second down and 10. Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Tua looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
This finds Smith. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Running back sent in motion. Going on third, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new boot. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They're set up at the 35 now. Tagovailoa off the play fake. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now they face second down. Again, it's Tagovailoa. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So they're left facing third and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. No return on that punt. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field.
Here we go, set.
They run. Here's Akers. And he found some running room for a nice gain. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Once again, it's Akers. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
An option give to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught for the first. They get to him. Oh, it's out! And the Dolphins got it!
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. One player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Akers. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 38. Oh, trying forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He finds Slayton. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And they'll take the lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work coming into the quarter trailing. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This deep...
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the set. He's on the move. He can run it. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Blitz coming to him. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. This a 48-yard look for him. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Shotgun handoff to Akers. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he's been one of the players of this game. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. The Miami offense headed out there now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Achane again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
When you don't have great success on first down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. First down, here's Tua. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Putting a receiver in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 3 now. Dotson now in motion right. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Let's go.
First down, ball at the 36. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Got it. Ready?
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Come on, set. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Daniels from the pistol. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Viking 18.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Achane, a first down carry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. All right, here we go. Second down. They'll stick with Achane. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Running with Achane out of the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Here he is to throw. Complete. It's Akers. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So now they have third and short. Now to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.